What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Film study for rookies. Today, man, we're breaking down Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, I gotta say, to me, even after 1 year, this dude is extremely underrated. First play we look at right here, it's just a simple post, right? So essentially, we're looking at potentially a cover four look from the defense. Inside safety is going to peel off. He's going to pick up the out route happening right here. All right, which means this safety, he's going to run with Marvin Harrison on the post. What happens? Marvin Harrison goes bye-bye. So play number one, it's just something light. Play number two, I was like, damn, he really is that guy, right? Simple cross the route, your little play action. But the most impressive thing about this play was right here. Run that back just a little. I mean, look at this. Look at that stretch. That's insane right there. But let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to where it all started on this play. So as you look at the defense, we see probably zone coverage. So ball snapped right here. Bam, they run the play action. Kyler Murray, top of the drop. What we see is potentially a cover two look, right? If you go back right here, maybe inverted cover two. He's going to drop back, pick up this half right here. He's going to come over here, play this half, right? Potentially, right? So they run the play action, top of the drop. All right, you got two safeties going back. So I believe you got McBride right here. He's running. Safety's going to come over here. He's going to play that. So I'm like, okay, this safety's going to come over here and pick up, Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison, he's like, okay, if I keep running straight, I'm obviously not going to go anywhere. I'm a detour. Turn that thing upfield. And look what he does. Bang, turns it upfield. There's no safety over the top, right? No safety over the top. And then he takes it in for 6. And what I love about this play was right here, right? Because take a look at this. He's going to run towards the defender and essentially freeze him, right? Look at the defender. When he's running towards him, that DB, in theory, is ready to run. Look at his hips. But you're going to see Marvin's going to run right at him. And now look at him. He's got broken ankles. He's got broken ankles. And then Marvin Harrison, he's going to turn it upfield. He doesn't even look at Kyler Murray. He turns it upfield, creates that separation, all with that little move he did, man. I'm telling you, this dude is special, and that's only play number 2. Next one we're looking at right here, 3-by-1 set with the Cardinals. All right, one-on-one on the outside, back shoulder throw. I mean, this is nasty right here. Let's take a look. So we got a cover one look. All right, we got our spy underneath right here. Back shoulder, I mean, that looks promising, right? DB potentially trying to use a sideline as his friend right there. It doesn't matter when you have a receiver like Marvin Harrison. Once again, a 3-by-1 set. Marvin's the X. All right, now Kyler, he hesitates a little bit right there. He's going to roll out. And look at Marvin, man. This is what every QB wants in their number one receiver. Now, it's not all the time that the number one receiver does this, right? Sometimes it might be the slot guy, it might be the Z, whoever it may be. But Marvin Harrison, I'm telling you, he can do it all. So right away, we see a cover 2 look pre-snap, right? Okay, so running back's going to peel out, going to force the DB right here to choose. Do I go low, stay high? You can see his hips right there. He's starting to go low. Well, when that happens, Kyler gets pressured. Now, Kyler, being as athletic as he is, he wants the end to come to him. Patrick Mahomes does the same thing. He wants you to rush him inside, because he's going to spin out of that every single time. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to be faster than you. And then watch what he does right here, man. A little double move, and then bang, he finds Marvin Harrison. This is what I like about Marvin Harrison. I think we're on play number 4, if I'm not mistaken. And twice now, he's found a way to get open versus man versus zone, right, when the QB's in trouble. I mean, because right here, he's open, right? High-low read. Unfortunately, gets pressured, but look, right? He's watching Kyler, sees that DB coming, turns his hips. And the important thing to note about this play that I didn't even touch on is take a look at this right here. If he goes out of bounds, if I'm not mistaken, he's not allowed to catch it, right? You can only go out of bounds if you're forced out of bounds. So he stays in bounds right there, turns it upfield, man, and adjusts to make that catch. I mean, that's impressive in itself. Next, what we're going to look at, looks like man coverage right here. I mean, he gets inside release, and the DB essentially gives it to him because he's like, okay, I got safety help over the top. So if Marvin does get inside and runs that crosser, right, safety, I would think, is going to come down right here. But take a look what happens. He tries to run with Marvin. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It looks like potentially cover 1 look. All right, yeah. This safety is going to drop down right here. Okay, he's going to pick up this player. So it's a cover one look. All right, safety, he's going to drop down. It doesn't matter, though. Marvin, when he runs, he's not going full speed half the time. The way he controls his acceleration, it's just crazy, man. Next play we're going to look at right here. Once again, all right, 3x1. You got a bunch of on the left. And I mean, look at the separation when Kyler does this thing, right? 17 seconds left until half, all right? Get some easy yards, potentially one play for the end zone. If not, get a field goal, make it a 10-point game at half. But we're going to pause it right here. You see the DB, right? He's making contact with Marvin Harrison. He says, get up off me right quick. Get up off me. And watch the DB right here. Really the whole time, right? Even after the 5 yards, he's all over Marvin. Get up off me, my boy. And look at the separation right there. I mean, this is what he brings to the table. He is not a one-trick pony at all. All right, right here against the Lions. 10-point game, like I said before. And Marvin, man, making money plays. All right, DB, take a look at this. You're going to see he's going to try and mirror Marvin Harrison right there, then try and press him. Now, this is like basketball, right? If you reach, I teach. If you press Marvin Harrison and you let him get inside of you like this right here, it's over. Now, once again, DB is expecting safety help over the top. But take a look what happens right here. Marvin Harrison acts like he's going to go bang, turn that thing upfield, and what's he do? Gotcha. Now, with that being said, the safety kind of watching Marvin, kind of watching the quarterback too, right? He's watching Kyler Murray, as you're going to see. Kyler starts to look towards Marvin Harrison. All right, so watch the safety right there. Marvin, bang, turns that thing. Money, man. Right here against the Dolphins, bottom of your screen. All right, you've seen the big plays. What about small yardage? Small yardage, he's doing it too. Right, he's doing it too. It's just simple things. He can really do it all. All right, right here, 2-point game. 2 minutes left in the third. Where's Marvin at? Where's my super suit? I mean, come on, man. All right, once again, DB gives him inside release, right? Because he's got safety help over the top. And you're going to see right here, this safety's like, all right, I got him. Peel off, right? Take a look what happens. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. You cannot make mistakes against this man, right? If you give him inside release, it's over. I mean, what a play right there, man. All right, this play right here is one of my favorites. Before we let it go, you got Marvin in the slot, so a little something different. DB's going to press, force him to the outside. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the DB essentially did his job pretty good, right? DB's going to force him to the outside, right? Force Kyler to make a tough throw, okay? DB's pretty much all over him. And the crazy part is, let's rewind it just a little bit. Kyler's going to throw it right there. Marvin's not even at the top of his route yet, right? DB is playing pretty good defense, and Marvin's still somehow, and you're going to see the DB is playing pretty good defense, and somehow Marvin finds this ball. Again, I go back to this right here. When Kyler releases this, Marvin's not at the top of his route until about right there. What, a second and a half later? So he doesn't even know if the ball's coming to him for sure. He's going to turn around, see the ball, adjust him. Come on, man. I mean, this is just nasty, right? DB's going to press him. All right. Pretty good D. It doesn't matter, though. It really doesn't matter. Next, we're going to look at 3x1 set. You got Marvin lining up as the X again. Once again. All right. Run it back real quick. All right. We're going to let it play out. Just going to run it back real quick. You can see DB, he's going to force Marvin inside, right? Look where his hips are lying, right? He's like, you're not going to get outside. I'm going to keep you inside. Marvin's like, all right, bet. I mean, look what happens. Look what happens every single time, all right? The key part is this right here, right? Acts like he's going up, bang, and then cuts out. And then look at the separation right here. Right? Throws a little inside, man. Throws a little bit inside. But, man, what? Then on this one, I think he's top of the screen, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look right here. Oh, nasty comeback route. nasty comeback route right here. I think cover 3 look. All right, so cover 3 over the top, it looks like. Marvin, man, I mean, look at that stride. You think he's running that go, right? Run that 9, baby. Gotcha. I mean, just look right here. That DB, he's done. I mean, he's done. That's nasty right there, man. Next player we're going to look at right here, Marvin Harrison. All right, little drag route once again. He turns a drag into like a corner seam. I mean, it might have been an option, right? No safety over the top. Just take it upfield. I'm going to take a look. Vikings, nobody's over the top, and that's interesting to me on 1st and 10. But I mean, take a look right here. That's speed, man. You just oh man, this dude is just he's one of a kind. All right, right here, what are we looking at? Back shoulder throw once again. All right, DB. He's gonna give him outside release, right? He's like, all right, I'm gonna use the sideline as my friend. And I mean, look at this. Kyler with a hell of a throw too. Don't get me wrong, but the DB gets exactly what he wants to a point, right? Force him to the outside, use the sideline as your friend. It still doesn't matter. Even when you do everything almost technically sounding you're supposed to, sometimes it's almost impossible to stop this man. And then right here, great throw by Kyler. Let's take a look right here. How did he get that much separation? I want you to watch 37 right here because Cardinals essentially running that dagger concept. Bang. Go route, in route underneath that. Basically pull them deep, go underneath. 37 does a good job. All right, lets this receiver go. Bang, these 2 safeties are going to pick him up. All right, 37 is then going to run with Marvin down here. As you can see, does it matter? The answer is no. I mean, he's almost in perfect position, right? Footwork a little bit off. He's like, perfect, I'm going to run with Marvin. Marvin's like, no, you're not. No, you're not, my guy. I think we have one more play left. Let's take a look right here. What are we looking at? I mean, this is just nasty work. So as you guys can see, man, Marvin Harrison is truly, I mean, he's one of a kind. You've seen it against man. You've seen it against zone. When Kyler's under pressure, he's always there to bail him out. And really, I think he should have had a bigger year. I feel like the Cardinals offense just never got it going completely. So let me know your thoughts on Marvin Harrison Jr., man. I mean, this dude is nice. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Film Safe Rookies is out. Peace.